everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And welcome to Daytime, presented by California Closet.
Yeah, we are kicking off 2024 right with the tradition that also happens to be delicious. CG Castro, a.k.a. the Domestic Gourmet, here with her recipe for black-eyed peas with a Cuban twist.
But of course.
But of course.
So it's going to be even better. So
well, those are some fighting words right there.
We can say
I mean, I'm going to say, look, I know some black-eyed peas.
Right?
Well, let's see.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be interested to see what you think. Okay, so this is the black-eyed peas. Now, they're typically made with collard greens, but I'm a gardener. I don't have them up yet. So this is escarole, but you could use mustard greens, collards, any like hearty, tough green you can substitute.
Okay. Does it change the essential flavor, would you say, depending on the
it
green you use?
It still gives that nice crunch, that earthy, like al dente crunch that collards are known for.
Okay.
All right. How do we make it?
Okay, so we're going to start with black-eyed peas softened, okay? So either you soak them overnight or you can like flash boil them for like 20 minutes, cover the pot, and let them sit for an hour.
All right. So just pour that in?
That's it.
Easy enough.
Easy enough.
Like, I would eat that by itself. It's
I know,
great.
right?
I know.
You don't need to do anything to it.
And then we're going to add half that jar of stock. You can use
go ahead and
vegetable or chicken.
Stock.
Yeah, just half of it.
Ooh,
Because you don't want it soupy. You still kind of want it thick and creamy.
that. Yeah, a little more.
There you go.
I'm generous with my stock.
there you
There
go.
you go. That's actually perfect. And so to kind of like go through this 20-minute meal in 5 minutes, I pre-cooked everything. So I have some homemade chorizo that we're just going to throw in for the smoked ham or the smoked sausage. And I also have some leftover Christmas ham that I froze in individual portions, chopped it up, froze it for beans.
That's
It
such
gives
a
it the
great
perfect
idea.
savory
Right.
kind of like just twinge to it. I love
Yes,
it. All right.
and if you don't have ham, you can use the ham bone. You'll still get the flavor, the smokiness, and maybe some little ham bits.
Oof,
Okay.
sounds great.
And then this is where, my heritage comes in. We have the sofrito. Now, sofrito is sauteed green peppers, onions, garlic. I have some ají cachucha, which is a sweet pepper from the habanero family. So it looks very similar, but it's not as spicy. So I've already sauteed them for you, so they're soft. So now you can just dump them in.
How good that looks.
It does.
That's just going to add a ton of flavor, whatever you put this in.
Now, if you were going to make this at home and you had the whole 20 minutes, you're going to, render the fat from your ham and your chorizo, and then you're going to add the onions
So
and the green
wait.
peppers. Yes, but in the sake of time, I did it for you.
Okay.
And then we're going to add, that is culantro. Culantro is a cousin of cilantro. Smell it.
I thought you were just making up a word there.
No.
You're like, she's saying cilantro
Yeah,
wrong.
right? I'm like, let me tell you how to say
Just
this.
smell the green leaves.
Oh, wow.
Now
It smells
is,
good. It does not smell like cilantro.
It
No.
doesn't. It's a
No.
lot stronger.
Yeah.
It's also
I'm
kind
trying
of,
to figure out what I think that smells like, but it's like its own thing.
it is. It's very strong.
So you
So
put
you're-
in both leaves?
Just the leaves.
Not these other little things?
No, those other little things are what you want to pick out when you're going through your black-eyed peas. You'll see I found a bean that is not a bean, like a black-eyed pea. The bits, pieces, little rocks. It's very important to go through your dried beans and pick them out before you boil them, because you don't want to crack a tooth on that.
Oh, no. That's not the way you want to start the new year.
No.
No.
So I brought that to
Thank
show.
you.
And then over there, that is a branch of bay leaf from my tree. And we're going to add 2 leaves.
I just kind of poked myself with it. Be careful.
2
I
leaves?
should have brought a bigger pot.
So what is this again?
Laurel or bay
Laurel,
leaf.
yeah, bay leaf. Oh my gosh, you have a bay leaf tree?
Of course, I have 2.
I am jealous. I want your life.
What's a bay leaf tree exactly?
A bay leaf is this leaf
this?
you use for spice, and then she has a
Like
whole tree of
bay
it, like
shore?
like oregano.
Yeah, it's a bay
or
leaf, yeah.
rosemary.
Oh.
And you
So-
rub it, and you'll get the.
It
Smells like
adds
it's
like
in a lotion.
All right,
it's
two-
like an
2 bay leaves.
earthiness to
I
it.
broke that one. Let me do this over. There you go.
And now you don't eat those, okay? You're just going to put them to infuse them, and then you're going to pick them out, because as you can tell, they're very thick. They don't go down well.
What else do you have in your garden?
Too much
Now let me
to
just live
list.
vicariously.
I have my lemons are ready. I've got bananas coming in. Wow. The deer have stolen all the blueberries and figs. Got some strawberries coming.
What?
Sweet
Oh my
potatoes,
goodness.
regular potatoes.
We gotta
celery,
go visit the farm one day.
onions, garlic.
Can we go do a story one day on your farm?
I would love that.
All right. Stay tuned.
Yay! You're coming to my house finally. I'll cook you guys lunch. Okay, and then
Okay.
this is escarole. Okay, so typically, black-eyed peas are made with collards. I didn't have collards in my garden yet. So this is escarole. It's another sturdy green that adds that nice crunch and that earthiness to
Do
it.
you want to put this in at the last minute or when? When in the process?
Yes, you typically, so this is going to simmer. Okay, you're going to bring it to a boil and then you're going to simmer it, and we're almost there, but we're not going to have time.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you're going to bring it to a boil, then you're going to simmer it and put this in at the last minute. You just want it until it's wilted, not like cooked to death.
Not super soggy.
Exactly. But
Yeah.
luckily, like collards, they will hold their crunch. They're not
Oh.
going to disintegrate. So
All right.
excited.
And when it's done, it looks like, voila. Do you want to try some?
Sorry, I started jumping.
and now, and so
I should have known. Can
And
we
it's-
just say the cornbread too? Oh my gosh.
I brought that for you. I couldn't leave it
Thank you.
without.
Hook
There
me
you go.
up. Thank you.
So I looked up, I grew up and I know that they're lucky, but I didn't know why. And so I learned some things off Google the other last night.
How are they?
So some people
Great.
say, you like it?
I love it. Thank you.
I'm so glad you like it.
Yes, thank you.
It
So
it
tell
passed
us what
the
Google
test.
told you.
So Google told me that some people, a lot of Southern food were leftover bits that some people felt they were too good to eat, right? Black-eyed peas were one of them. And so the reason why they were lucky is because the slaves and people felt like they were lucky to have these beans to carry them through the winter. That's one story. The second story is that this is what they ate on New Year's Eve after they were emancipated, right, from Abraham Lincoln. And funny enough, that was the day that Castro took Cuba. So that was New Year's Eve isn't lucky for us.
No.
But,
Wow.
but
right.
yeah, so there's a lot of history. There's many stories, very interesting,
Thank
but
you, CG.
they are said to be dated back to the Civil War.
Wow. CG, thank you for the lessons all around.
welcome.
Appreciate it.